annual Poetry Slam. All right, thank you so much for all for coming. I'm thrilled to say we have some really excellent poets reading today, and I'm very happy to say that almost every single poem that's being read today is an original poem. So I think that's fabulous, and to see such a great turnout for this event is just warms my heart. I love creativity and poetry and writing, and I think it's fabulous that you all are embracing it as well. I think that's one of the best things about Shepaug is our creativity. So we have two MCs today. Bria Noon and Nate Steers are going to be a little entertaining for you in between poets. And I hope that we're all really respectful of all the poems that are being read, because it takes a lot of guts to get up here. And I want to applaud all of them to start with. Can we give everybody a round of applause just to start for having the guts to get up here? Thank you. And when everybody reads, it's typical to snap for poetry. So if you can snap, that's great. If not, you can clap, that's fine. But it's typical to snap, all right? So snaps for poetry. All right, excellent. Bria, Nate, enjoy the show.
Hello. Welcome again to the 2014 Shepaug Poetry Slam. I'm probably just going to say bad jokes throughout this. I'm going to start off with a good one I found on the internet. How do you make an egg roll?
Use a Chinese person.
You push it.
Well, after that, now we're going to open the show with the lovely Veronica Winthrop reciting the Elegy of Cody, Montana.
Hello. Okay. The laughter of the children silenced, the crash amplified throughout the mountains. My brother, my friend, my companion, reaped from the world we hold so dear. Only but a young man in the start of his journey. His life taken by youthful teen hormones. The news of his demise crushed my soul. My ears swallowed the concerned noise of my father. My grief sweeping me off my feet, I plunged to the ground sobbing. My days turned into nights, the skies always blackened. I felt I could not go on. The suffering I felt, how could he be gone? The agony of realizing I will never see his smile, hear his unique laugh, run into his arms and confide in him my secrets. This young man with wide eyes yearning for the world, these same eyes now belong to another. He walks the world of souls now, protecting his loved ones. You can hear him in the wind's whispers. You can feel him close. He left the world of wonder and sight and plunged down below. His body burned, his ashes spread. That one young man who was so dear left this earth in an unfair tear.
Thank you, Veronica. That was a very nice poem. Here's a good one. What did the baby corn say to the mama corn? Where's popcorn? Awful.
All right. And now we have Dallas Miller presenting an original piece.
Pain has an element of blank. It cannot recollect when it began, only a time without pain. But don't have fear, because all the things that break you make you strong. Do not cry for hours that go by on broken wings. Push past the unchanging ache of things. Life is not a thing to understand. Love is not to feel.
Thank you, Dallas. That was very nice. There is a duck, and the duck walks into a bar. And the bartender says, "What would you like to drink, duck?" And the duck does not answer because he is a duck, and ducks do not speak human languages. Thank you.
And now we have David DeMeo reading a bit of imagism.
Cows, chilling in the fields, munching on some hay, just living day to day. None of them are the same, it's all just a game.
Hey, David, that piece really moved me. Speaking of, yeah, these guys are paying attention. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. I'm not done yet. Wait, I think I forgot my other cow joke. I'm sorry.
Yes. And now we have Aaron Walsh reading a piece called Black Butterfly.
I open my eyes, grass, fields, as far as the eye can see. I am free. I taste the freedom, the sweetness. Slight breeze whipping across the side of my face. The sweet smell of lilies. The scent so strong, stinging my nostrils. A butterfly, fluttering overhead. So close I can almost touch it. I reach, but I am stopped. I am pulled back, wrenched back to the pain. Pain in my wrists, metal claws wrapping around. I am restrained. The meadow, the sweet smell fades away. Slowly, then all at once. Colors wash away, like a painting. The canvas now stained black. The butterfly remains, fluttering around a black room. Its orange glow lighting the room as it flies just out of reach. I am so close. Just as it flutters away from my eyes' reach, the pain grows, like a tree implanting starting at my feet, rising to my neck. My head is consumed in the darkness. I am revealed to a dark, dank room. Handcuffs, blank faces, guns pointed. There is no more butterfly. I close my eyes and it returns. I am free if I believe.
Very nice, Aaron. Thank you. I remembered my other cow joke. Why do cows have bells? Because their horns don't work. You guys are great. Bria, didn't you have a little something that you wanted to wow the judges with?
I do, actually. It's a poem about our very own. Standing there, bright and tall, sharing stories with us all, keeping her English literature near and dear, quite the lover of Shakespeare. Proud owner of the Mitchell Memorial Library, memories of the hound, does it carry? AP Lit, her pride and joy, preaching life lessons to every girl and boy. Here's to the loveliest woman Shepaug ever knew, the great and powerful Mrs. Shagrew. Yes, we all know about the dog. And now we have Olivia DeCaro reading some nautical material.
Okay, this is The Mermaid by William Butler Yeats. A mermaid found a swimming lad, picked him for her own, pressed her body to his body, laughed, and plunging down, forgot in cruel happiness that even lovers drown.
Very nice. I love oceans, you know. There's this water. It's good. What did the Pacific Ocean say to the Atlantic Ocean? Nothing. He just waved.
Now we have Alden Kane and Molly Mercier presenting an original poem.
Now, I don't know if you guys remember last year, but these guys did a poem last year, and it was pretty great. I mean, they giggled like a lot during it, but it was really good, so let's hope it'll be good.
This is called Maine. Okay. Bordered by the Atlantic Ocean in the New England region, known for its scenery. Rocky coastline, low rolling mountains, lakes glistening with beauty, plains. But what is this gorgeous place called? Maine! After traveling for 8 grueling hours, what do we crave? Red-tailed lobsters. Other than being an amazing place to vacation, it's a place filled with memories. From smoky bonfires to sleeping in cars, from hiding from mice. The best town there is Belfast, home of the home of the most scrumptious breakfast. Dudley's Little Pig, eggs, sizzling bacon and golden toast. Yum! There's even quaint little stores. You know how us girls love shopping. In the summer, Maine is our home. Thank you.
Well, you did a much better job of keeping it together than last year. Good job. You have anything to say? Jokes.
Comedy. A skeleton, he walks into a bar and he says, "Bartender, give me a beer," and him up. Because he's a skeleton and like it would just go through his body, you know? Thanks.
And now we have another giggly duo spreading seasonal cheer with their poem Springtime, Gianna Johnson and Mariah Fischetti.
Okay. As the flowers bloom and the sun begins to set, I lie in the grass counting each cloud that passes by.
Birds chirping to the sound of music while bees buzz from the pond in the air.
The flow of the stream calls out to the whistling of the wind.
The bears awaken from a deep slumber after hearing the distant noises of hikers.
The smell of fresh grass, children laughing to the sight of a wide open field.
A nearby barbecue brings back memories of old family gatherings.
Okay.
Very nice. Thank you guys very much.
Are you serious?
I have a good blonde joke here for all you blondes out there. How do you confuse a blonde? Paint yourself green and throw forks to her and go, "Woo!" I mean, that would confuse anybody, but, you know.
Now we have Eric Quist reading a piece about his schoolwork.
All right, schoolwork. I know there's no excuse for turning in assignments late. Homework's a priority, and I will not hesitate to say that I deserve half credit, 50%, 1 out of 2. I just hope that my teachers know that I don't mean to. I know that in order to pass a class and keep my parents happy, I cannot get below a B because these are kind of crappy.
Thank you, Eric. I'm looking up school jokes, but the internet is slow. So and I don't have any more jokes in my head. Sorry. Bria?
All right. Now we have Colin Decker with a poem about kittens.
Jack off! Alright, so this is a poem about kittens. Kittens, warm and gentle like pizza rolls. Sometimes they're ugly, sometimes they're beautiful. Sometimes they have bushy fur, sometimes they're completely shaved. Sometimes they're lean, and sometimes they're fat. But it doesn't really matter. Kittens are kittens, and we all love them. Thank you.
That's very beautiful, Colin. And now we have Kendra Huber with an original piece.
All right. Okay. Here I am again, broken and ashamed. I don't want to see another mirror or hear another audible proclamation of my greatness. Because if you could see me now, your impressive thoughts about my strength just wouldn't be the same. For there are things our parents say to us growing up, things they think we probably forgot. But as kids, we soak in those words you say when you are cross. You see, I forgive, I don't forget. I live and I try not to regret. But I just got one question, and then maybe I'll be free. Daddy, are you proud of me? Now my faith is weak and my skin is thin, because he didn't love me as much as he loved his sin. And every time I try to get away, diving into the ocean of pain, I learned that the burn won't melt. The burn just burns and turns what you learned and all of your concerns to nothing, to no one, to something that was once pure before the tattered words broke up in all the open burns. And I hold back my tears so he will think I'm brave, because all I need to know in order to be free is, Daddy, can you be proud of me?
Thank you, Kendra. That was very nice. Next up, we have Marley Thompson reading a piece by Dallas Miller, actually.
Time gone by, floated away like delicate things that died. Moments gone for good, like a butterfly that's flown just out of reach. In the now, figure out how to plan the now for later. Looking forward, down the long, winding road ahead, what you've worked so hard for in the road behind that led to this long, fierce battle ahead. Push forward, grasping each moment like a lifeline.
Thank you, Molly. Here's a good one. Why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Thanks. Thanks, stop it. You guys are great. That was good. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can't opener. Very good, Colin.
Okay. And now, welcoming back for an encore is Veronica Winthrop presenting her Carpe Diem poem.
Sorry, this one's pretty long, and I'm a bum, so I didn't feel like standing up for the whole thing. Okay. The sun trots upon the awakening town. She opens her window to grasp the warmth of the sun's rays. The smell of the morning dew erupts her nostrils. Now we're really getting up close and personal. Okay, where did I stop off here? The smell of the morning dew erupts her nostrils. She feels the cool morning air cross over her like waves in an ocean. She holds on to the morning for a brief moment to grasp the awakening earth. She relies on this feeling to pull her through the rustle and bustle of the outside world. This vibrant young woman, full of hope and unrealistic dreams, begins her journey into the world. The screams of the children in the school playground, the yelling of a wife towards a husband, the honks and screech of the tires against the pavement, the sincere old man wishing a good morning, the barking dog at the gated door as she walks by. Her moment was that illusion of stressless wonder. Her moment eludes her brain with thoughts of life and questions. She begins to wonder, her brain screaming to end the repetition. She goes day by day, repeating every step. That moment she sees the morning before was gone forever. That same woman who sees that one moment let it go. That same young girl let the simplicity of life overrule her judgment. That same young girl speaks in the winds now, sounding the sorrows of her past. That same girl asks to grasp every moment that passes. She lost all her laughs and succumbed to the miserable existence of her past. She wanders around sobbing aloud. Her whispers shriek through the tunnels of all the lost souls. She walks the world now, all alone, rethinking her struggles. Each step leaves a moment she missed, she longed for. All those moments forever drowned in the plainlessness and repetitiveness of our common world. Thank you. Let's definitely do a little happy joke, because that was pretty depressing. Good job.
Thank you, Veronica. Can we just have like one more round of snaps for all our poets? Snap it up.
I have a joke for you, Nate.
Yeah?
What do you call a comedian that's not funny?
What?
Nate Steers.
Thank you for hurting my feelings, Bria.
Anytime.
I think you're funny, Nate.
Thanks.
All right, so that wraps up our Poetry Slam. Thank you to everyone who presented, everyone who showed up. Mr. Robinson, you know. Okay, thank you. And here's Mr. Robinson.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, Bria and Nate, for emceeing for us. The winners of our contest will be announced on Thursday during an announcement advisory. So be listening on Thursday for who won the first, second, and third place prizes. There will be prizes awarded. There are gift cards. I won't announce how much per gift card because we don't want to put anybody out. But there will be some gift cards. Listen for your names. All right. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next year.